Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the 70s team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Frazier. He's out there with Havlicek. Irving is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Lanier in at the 4 spot.
And, you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Here's Lanier. Jerry West making his last shot. Outside Irving. And they pick up 2.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Chamberlain against Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots a fader. No good on that one.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Pass to Havlicek. Over West. And it's Havlicek missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. There's the pass to Havlicek. Here's Lanier. The shot will not fall. Robertson left side. Pettit, good.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
Now, here is Havlicek. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Frazier after the missed 3 from Oscar Robertson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
3-pointer. Baylor can't get it to go. And so it's Frazier. He'll bring it up for the 70s team. They get it back.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
An explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Robertson against Frazier. John Havlicek on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
For 3, West. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Frazier dishes to Irving. Into the lane. Pettit grabs the board. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 70s team.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Maravich, the pass to Hayes. And it's blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball called.
Here's Mikan. Pass to West. Here's Shays. Maravich defending. West trying to free himself up. Misses the one-handed jam. Maravich dishes to White. To the paint. Here's Hayes.
2 minutes.
Bank shot. No good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's West. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Line for your 60s team, Jerry West. 1 shot.
Free throw good, West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Now, here is Maravich. Such a wide open look.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stolen. Passes to Barry. Unloads from 9. It's good.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Outside Baylor. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White looking around. And here's Maravich for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's West. Cans the shot from the wing. West has got 12.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Maravich against West. And that one, good.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways. Actually, any kind of way. The quick jumper, his agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
Now here's West. 12 points for him. Mikan, no good. And so White will bring it up for the 70s team. They trail by 3. Maravich kicks to White. Hayes, no good. West outside. Over Barry. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got West. He's out there with Robertson, and it's Lucas in at the power forward.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
And for the 70s team, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Havlicek is out there with Frazier. Then there's Irving. And it's Cowens in at the 4. Now here's Frazier. Pass to Cowens. Now here is Havlicek. Defended by West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Jerry West pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Guerin passes to Unseld. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
70s team ball.
Here is Havlicek. He has 6. And he makes that one.
John Havlicek.
Havlicek's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
And the basket by Unseld.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Frazier outside. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Now West. 17 points in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
70s team ball.
16 changing it up here. And so, here's the 70s team. 7-point differential. Here's Frazier, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Chamberlain's shot is off. And the 70s team with possession. Down low, here's Lanier. And he dunks it down.
Bob Lanier.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Pettit. Ring shot on the way, and he nails the jumper. Pettit's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Frazier. Here's Havlicek. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's the break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wilkins, so unselfish, very unselfish, always looking to pass the ball, outstanding at finding the open man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for the 70s team. Walton comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Maravich in for Havlicek. And so, here's the 70s team. They trail by 6. Frazier. It's rebounded by Baylor. Robertson against Maravich. Pass to Pettit. Here's Chamberlain. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Chamberlain got his first 2 points of the night. Timeout is called. First of the game for the 70s team.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Checked in for Frazier. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's White. Passes it to Maravich. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Shades. Maravich defending. Here's Mikan. Pass to Shades. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can't hit from in close.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Maravich, the pass to Barry. Back to Maravich. Sinks the triple.
Pete Maravich.
Maravich has got 5 points so far.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. White against Reed. Nice step back to get it off. White's got his second bucket.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Now, here is Maravich. Guarded closer. Second chance shot. Shays with the rebound. And it's Lucas with the ball for the 60s team. Fast break, here they come. Reed down low, covered by Hayes. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. And the 70s team making the change here. White with it. He has 5. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
JoJo White taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Reed with it. Hayes on him. Reed bounce pass. Here's Kuzi. Off target from 3-point range. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The combo guard skill set of Maravich really does a nice job of drawing defensive attention and then passing to teammates.
Releases. The shot's good from Kuzi. Kuzi's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now, here is Maravich. And so we wrap up the first half. The 60s team, they're up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Jerry West really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Robertson is out there with West. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Baylor. And it's Pettit in at the 4. And he gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And for the 70s team, we've got Irving. Frazier is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Kareem, and it's Lanier in at the power forward position.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's West, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here is Havlicek. He's got 10. That shot, no good. Frazier against Robertson. Inside, Chamberlain. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Frazier outside. Now the pass to Irving. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got his 4th rebound in this one. Chamberlain dishes to Robertson. Shoots over Frazier. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it. Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Pettit. He has 7. Outside Baylor. Hits the three-point bomb. Baylor's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Irving. Wide open look, and the shot goes down.
Julius Irving.
Irving's got 6 points.
So many different ways he can attack you. He can pull up from the mid-range like he does here. The doctor is in the house, folks.
Here's Baylor. A three-pointer off the mark. And the 70s team with possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Havlicek. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Bob Lanier is so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
Now here's West. He's got 17. Robertson right side. It's good.
Oscar Robertson.
Now Frazier. Pass to Lanier. Here's Irving. And then Irving brings it in.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique. Julius Irving.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cousy passes to Mikan. To the inside. Here's Lucas. And he stays with it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 70s team. And the 70s team making a change here. Barry's checked in. Frazier scanning the floor. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Maravich, the pass to Frazier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Make some noise! Let's hear it for your 60s team dancers.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's Cousy. Offline with his 3. And so, here's the 70s team. Frazier dishes to McAdoo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Collins. Still scoreless.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Mikan. And he drops it in from the low post. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Frazier. 10 points for him. No good from Maravich.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Here's Reed, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Cousy. That's good on the jump shot. Cousy's got 9. And so here's the 70s team. They trail by 3. Frazier outside. Off with the layup.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The 60s team leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. West is out there with Robertson. Then it's Bailey. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Pettit in at the foresight.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And here's Frazier. Passes it to Lanier. Here's Havlicek.
Jerry West. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Lanier. Here's Frazier, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer, sees the floor extremely well.
Here's Pettit, lets it go from deep, hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Havlicek, the pass to Frazier. And they come right back with their own three-pointers. Frazier's got 11 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Pettit. Jacks up a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bob Pettit. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Frazier.
At the line for the 70s team. Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
And Frazier drops them both.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
To hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what the 60s team head coach was saying to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here is Havlicek. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Assist goes to
Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Havlicek's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. The pass to Kuzi. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Shot by Frazier, no good. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
And that one's good, Guerin.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the 70s team. John Havlicek on the wing. Back to Frazier. Shays with the rebound. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Frazier with it. And he finishes nicely on the way. Frazier's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Havlicek against Robertson. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Frazier. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And the 70s team with possession. 4-point game. Frazier against West. Now here's Frazier. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for the 70s team. Walt Frazier taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the 70s team making a change here. Hayes is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
West against Frazier.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
West kicks to Baylor. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Hey, tell you what, when it comes to rebounding, there's the towering presence of Wilt and the willingness to engage in the fight.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great in-one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by the 70s team. They trail by 5. There's 1:54 left in the game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter, and Hayes throws it down.
If I need a bucket, I'm going to Hayes, the Big E. So strong, you know he'll get off a good shot.
Rest outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Moving against Robertson. 1:22 left in the fourth. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one goes. Count it.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Pass to Baylor. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Frazier. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Robertson. Here's Pettit. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by the 70s team. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Which Starters section wants a T-shirt?
Here's Frazier. Money!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's amazing. Let's hear it for 60s team dancers.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jerry West.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
On the wing, Irving. Launches it. Chamberlain with the rebound. Passes it to Lucas. And here is West. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.